There we go. They totally changed things on me. I forgot about the whole having to press the live on YouTube. So we're going to give it a few seconds, and we're going to see if, as you can tell, I don't have my big mic. Not entirely certain where it's at. Did some rearranging recently, and it seems to have vanished in that process, but that's okay. Worst case scenarios. So just double checking here, make sure we are actually live. Good. All right. Awesome. So if you follow us on Twitter, you probably saw where I was talking about changes that are coming to War. Now, there's a lot of reasons why we're doing these changes. Some of it has to do with the person seeing the platform. We have a specific requirement. But a lot of it has to do with the randomized banning of my administrators and myself, seemingly no apparent reason whatsoever. For those of you guys that do follow us, you're already aware that Facebook has been targeting the platform. Total, we have been banned for half months. If we were to do all the bans put together. So they banned us back in October. That ended on December 19th. Rebanned us on December 5th. And that just ended a couple of days ago. Facebook. So, the big change. War on Corruption has now filed to become, let's see, means we're no longer going to be a platform that's completely independent. We're actually going to legal company at this point. That's going to protect War on Corruption in a variety of ways. It's going to protect me. It's going to protect every War team. Opens up a lot of doors and possibilities. At least that's the hope. So, corruption will see. Paperwork is already being filed. That's pretty much the update that we have as far as that goes. The reason I'm doing it as a live rather than just a pre-recorded video was because anybody saw it, they wanted to ask questions, whatever. But I did the live pretty late, so that was probably the time I had to be able to do. So it's great. I know that a lot of the people that follow me that do lives around this time. But definitely doesn't help when you have something that is urgent to move and to get. That's alright, because the good thing about live streams is it's up. So that is pretty much what we're as far as the platform itself. We're going to be making a lot of other changes, media content and stuff like that. We're going to be changing how we things, how we operate. There's going to be a complete over how we actually operate. And that's going to affect every angle platform. And not going to beat around the bush and say it's not a direct response of Facebook's targeted harassment of the administrators on corruption team. It is. So, as an LLC, we're actually protected in a lot of ways. That's kind of the angle with. So hopefully things will work out in that regard. I know it's really weird because even 2 years ago, I was saying that there were into LLC, and I am. But like I said, War and Corruption is now funded. Can't say for how much, but it's funded. Some new equipment is going to be coming in, some better lighting, things like that. We're actually going to be something to set up an actual studio. There's going to be a lot of changes. If you guys have any questions, you're more DM me on Twitter. I would say you could do the same on Facebook, but I'm no longer active corruption Facebook. I have nothing. So that's just because I got fed up with it. There's no beating around the bush with it. I just got fed up with being banned, so I'll let my other friends deal with it. But beyond that, now we're going to be changing a lot of things, how the platform we're going to complete over, basically. I haven't decided if we're going to change the site somewhat. We'll get to that at a later date. We'll figure it out. It's not going to be like rocket science once I make that rocket or that kind of a decision. Should be too hard to decide. But yep, those are basically the changes that we're going to things to work out and benefit the platform and not completely backfire. But the only way to find out is if we do it. So, take a leap of faith and see what happens. So that's pretty much all I have for right now. I'm working on a few things. Have those